Hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 everyday blues bass fills. From easy to hard.
3.
I'll see you inside. 4. Hey, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and at the time of making this video, we're having a ton of fun at eBassGuitar HQ because we're in the process of relaunching our 90-day Blues Bass Accelerator program. Now, we haven't run this program now in well over a year. So to celebrate the relaunch, what we're going to do today is I'm going to take one of the backing tracks from the program called Austin Downfall, which is inspired by the legendary Stevie Ray Vaughan, and show you 5 everyday blues bass fills. Now, today's video is part of a 3-part mini series, so make sure you check out 5 everyday blues bass lines, which we released last week, and also look out for the next part of the series, 5 everyday blues bass turnarounds, coming shortly. Now, just before we get going, I want to make sure you know there's a completely free PDF that comes with this lesson, so you can see everything that we're discussing today written out in standard notation and tab. There's a link in the description below. And also, if the content of today's video whets your appetite and you think you might want to spend 90 days with us learning how to play incredible blues bass guitar, there's a link in the description below where you can find out more too about the 90-day Blues Bass Accelerator program. So let's jump into the 5 blues bass fills. Each of these fills is based upon an important blues bass line creation technique or formula, which I'm going to take you through one by one. But first of all, we have what I call a ground bass line, which is going to be the foundation of this video, which is simply on each root note of the 12-bar blues in the key of G. Then I'm going to show you how to slot in those fills so they sound absolutely great. So let's look at fill number 1, and this is based upon the legendary box shape. As I said earlier, we've got this ground bass line, which sounds like this. And then we're going to put a simple 3-note fill based upon the box shape in beat 4, and it sounds like this. Now, the notes of that are simply a D, an F, and a G, which is the 5th, the flat 7th, and the octave of the chord. So this is the whole bar with the fill at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this across the whole of the blues sequence. In reality, you probably just throw this fill in every now and again. But so you can really clearly hear it, I'm going to put it on the end of every single bar for the first 10 bars of the sequence. Then I'm going to play the blues turnaround to get us back to the beginning of the sequence.
1.
This is what it sounds
2,
like.
3, 4. So remember, everything I played there is written out in the free PDF which comes with this lesson, which you can download by clicking the link which is in the description below. So let's look at fill number 2. Now, this fill is based upon the major pentatonic forward position shape and sounds like this. It's 2 beats long, and when we put it with 2 beats of the ground bass line, it sounds like this. So these are the notes of the 2-beat fill. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the G root, and then we're going to slide into the forward, into the B, and then we're going to play a D, an E, G, E, D. So the frets are fret 7, fret 5, fret 7, fret 5, and then coming back down, 7, 5, like so. Now to place this fill, I'm going to place it on all of the chord changes of the 12-bar blues. So it doesn't get too monotonous. When we got 2 bars together, I'm just going to play a whole bar of the ground bass line. You'll see this written out in the standard notation and tab, which you can download and follow along. So this is what fill number 2 sounds like in context.
2, 3, 4. Now fill number 3, we are going to move on and use the open box shape, which sits under your second finger using the 1 finger per fret technique. This is a 3-beat fill, and with the 1 beat of ground bass, sounds like this across the whole bar. So let's take that fill apart. So we start off with the 2 Gs. Then we go into the fill itself, which is simply a B, a D, and an E there, using 1, 4, 1, your first fingers like that. Then we go to the F, but I want you to do this cheeky little what's called a grace note, where we go from the E to the F into it. So you kind of snatch into it like that. And then we're going to go F, E, D. So that's our next 3 notes. And then our final 3 notes are simply the B, G, B, like so. So the whole fill sounds like this. And again. So let's put that fill into the blues sequence now. And so it doesn't get too regular, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it every 2 bars. So we're going to have a bar of the ground bass, and then we're going to have the bar with the fill in. This is what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, we are halfway through this lesson, and if you're enjoying it, I've got a very quick favor to ask. If you're not already subscribed to the eBassGuitar YouTube channel, please can you hit the red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. What this means is we can keep growing the reach of the YouTube channel
The more people we've got watching the channel and the bigger it gets, the more free content we can put out like this. And it just keeps the world going round and round. So please hit that red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. So let's turn up the gas now and move on to fill number 4. And what we're going to do here is we're going to mix major and minor, which is a really powerful blues concept. And we're going to use the major pentatonic 4th position and create a fill which sounds like this. So let's take that apart. So the fill is 3 beats long. We start off with 2 notes of the ground bass. And then on beat 2, we play these 3 notes. We go to slide forward and play a B flat to a B natural to a D. And then we play an E, E, G, E for the next 3 notes. So we have B flat, B, G. And then next 3 notes, E, G, E. And then to finish it off, what I want you to do is play a B flat here up at fret 8. And then A, G. And if you want, you can add this little grace note into the B flat from the A below. So the last 3 notes are B flat, A, G. Whole fill sounds like this. Now I'm going to put that into the blues sequence. And again, so it doesn't get too regular, I'm going to play
1,
every
2,
other bar.
3, 4. Now for fill number 5, we are going to up the gas again and add in some serious chromatics and mix major and minor again. This is what it sounds like. And again. So let's take the fill apart. So we're going to start off with 2 Gs. Our ground notes, and then we're going to go into what are called sextuplets, which are 6 notes in the space of 1 beat. And it sounds like this. And here are our chromatic notes. So we're going to play a G flat, and an F. And then we're going to go down the string, and we're going to play a D flat, and a C. So then we're going to go back into regular triplets, 3 notes per beat, and we're going to play B, C, C sharp or D flat. And then our final 3 notes are D, F, and then a blue note at the end, the B flat, which takes us back to the beginning. So slowly. So let's put this into the blues sequence. Again, I'm going to play it every other 2 bars so it doesn't get too regular, but you can clearly hear the fill 1,
in action.
2,
let's go.
3, 4. So guys, that's the end of today's lesson. I hope you've had a ton of fun and really enjoyed it. Now, if you want to take your blues bass playing to that next level, please make sure you check out the 90-day Blues Bass Accelerator, where the program, as you've guessed it, is 90 days long, and we're going to take you through playing some incredible blues bass lines inspired by artists such as Eric Clapton, Cream, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and so many more. Please check out the link which is in the description below, and you can find out more about it, how it works, and play the very best blues bass of your life. So again, that link is in the description below. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com, and I will see you next time.